Some promise huge cashbacks, some promise lower fees, and some promise smoothest crypto spending experience. But one crypto card honestly surprised me. So today in this video, I'm putting one of the biggest crypto cards head to head, which I managed to get as a physical card. I'll compare everything that actually matters, from fees and cashbacks to supported countries, as well as the app experience, and in the end we will be revealing who is the actual winner and which crypto card is actually worth to hold in 2026. I've been using crypto cards for quite some time right now, and let me just tell you, these 5 crypto cards I managed to get as a physical crypto cards, and I've tried to actually use them on the daily basis, and I tried to compare each one of these based on the similar criteria. Throughout the entire video, I'll be letting you know who will be the worthy opponent and who will be the worthy crypto card to own inside your wallet. Because as I said you, this isn't about marketing, it's about which card gives you the best overall good experience in terms of using a crypto card. So we have 5 physical crypto cards in today's video. The first one is from PokePay, and the second one is from UU Wallet, and the third one is RedotPay, and fourth one is KAST, and fifth one is Tevau Pay. To make this comparison as fair as possible, every crypto card starts from the counting from the zero. Throughout this video, they will be earning points across different categories, and at the end, the highest scorer wins. So first card we have over here is PokePay. So this card is a PVC material card, and you can see the sound. It's built from the PVC material, and design and build, yeah, it's somewhat good. I can say it's a good PVC material. You can bend it, you can do whatever you want with this. And regarding KYC, the KYC is low standard, which means if there is a KYC, you can proceed. If there is no KYC, you can proceed. But in order to get a physical card, you need to have a KYC. In terms of fees, this card has costed me around $15 when I was buying. Right now, the prices might be different. And in terms of cashback, there is no cashback on spending, zero cashback. And in terms of spending limits, you can spend up to $12,000 in one day, which means you can spend or withdraw from the ATM or tap into the machine. Everything includes in that $12,000. And this card is supported across 100 plus countries, which is a very good thing. And the transaction fee is roughly around 1% fee on each transaction. So overall, I can rate the PokePay card a solid 5 out of 10. This card is good for beginners. The second wallet we have is UU Wallet. Yes, this is the card. And let me just give you a big feature of this card. I hope you can hear this. This is a metal card. So in terms of build and design, I can say it's very premium. It feels premium to hold. It's very heavy as well, since it's a metal card, not a PVC card. I can say this has a really design and good build feature. In terms of KYC, yes, KYC is necessary and it is super important. And in terms of supported countries, this card is supported across multiple countries. There are a number of countries differ according to the publishing articles. You can go into the official website. Mainly it works in Asian countries and European countries. I'm not sure about any other continent, but yeah, it works if you are staying in Asia or Middle East or in some part of European countries. Regarding the cashback, it is available, but depending on the campaign. And coming into the transaction fees, how much does the transaction fee occur? It depends. Usually it's 1%, but if you stay in the higher end countries, if you try to spend on Switzerland or something like US, the transaction fee could go higher. And spending limit for this metal card can go up to $100,000, which means you can withdraw or spend up to $100,000 in a day. Coming into how much did this cost me, this costed me $200 for this metal card, even though they have a plastic version which will cost you $100, but this one costed me $200. So overall, because of this build and design, I can give this particular card as 9 out of 10. Coming into the third card is RedotPay. This is the particular red card which I have in my hands, and let me just tell you, this is one of the most favorite crypto cards which I'm using. I've been using this card since 3 years for now, and it is my personal favorite. Let's not judge by my favorites because it cannot be winner. Starting from design and build, this has a very simple build, nothing extraordinary. It's a plastic material, which means it's built from PVC material, and KYC is very important. Without KYC, you cannot get their physical card. And talking about the fees, they have 1% on the transaction fees and 1.2% on forex markup fees. And it is my favorite because the spending limits are much higher. You can spend up to $1 million dollars per day, which means you can withdraw up to $1 million in cash, or you can spend $1 million in terms of tap and pay. In terms of supported countries, it is supported globally. It is supported in Asia, it's supported in Middle East, it's supported in Latin America and many European countries, which means it is best if you are someone who is a global user who used to travel every continent across the world. And regarding the cashback, there is no cashback involved in this particular card. So overall, I will give this card as 8.5 out of 10. Now coming into the fourth card of today's video is KAST card, or you can say KAST. So this is the card which I'm speaking about. In terms of design and build, you can see they have some sort of translucent type of design which just reflects the light in different prism of lights. You can see I like this. Actually, the design is super cool. And in terms of the fees, this is where this card becomes more sense to own, because they have 0% transaction fee, 0% top-up fee, and 0.5% to 1.75% in terms of forex markup fee, which is actually interesting. Now this card has costed me $100. This card is a basic one. It can go up to $2,000 as well, based on the design and based on the material. And they even offer 24 karat gold plated crypto card, which is something which you can have. And in terms of KYC, the KYC is super important, and this card is designed for premium users and frequent travelers. And in terms of supported countries, it is similar to RedotPay. It is supported in multiple countries across the world. You can check out your countries going into the official websites, that is KAST Pay. But in terms of cashback, this is where it stands out. They have a something known as rewards or point based system, which acts like an airdrop. So every single time you spend, let's say you spend a $10, they will be giving you a points or reward. It will be acting as a points. It is known as KAST points. And they have mentioned in their official platforms multiple times that the points will be redeemable once there is a roadmap, once there is a specific launch for the points. It will be actually converted into the US dollars, which means an actual money which you can withdraw. So this is where this card absolutely worth of having in your wallet. So in terms of overall value, I can say it is solid 9.5 out of 10. Coming into the last card of the video is the Tevau Pay. Yep, this is the Tevau Pay, and this is built and the design is made of the plastic PVC card, and I like the color. It's very vibrant, unlike other color which goes with monochrome or just a dark tone. So coming into the fee, they have 0% transaction fee, which is something not every card tries to give. So this is where this card is actually having a better point. And in terms of cashback, they have no cashback, which means there is literally no cashback for every time you spend. And in terms of spending, unlike RedotPay, they don't have $1 million per day, but they have $1 million spendings per month, which is fair enough for a regular user who's trying to use crypto cards for the basic groceries or travel, etc. And in terms of supported countries, it is supported globally, similar to KAST card and similar to RedotPay card. This is also globally supported across multiple continents. For exact country breakdown, you can go to their website, that is TevauPay, and you can know more about it. And KYC is standard. If you want to get a virtual card, you can get a card for completely free if you want a virtual card. But if you want this physical card, you have to pay $100. Yes, this costed me $100 for a physical TevauPay card. So overall value, if you ask me how much do I rate it, I can say I can give a solid 7.5 out of 10. Before we reveal the rankings, we would like to thank today's sponsor for today's video. It is OneKey. So this video is sponsored by OneKey. If you're someone who actively uses crypto cards, there is a highly good chance you manage your crypto yourself as well. And that's why OneKey fits in. OneKey is an open source self-custody wallet backed by YZI Labs, which is formerly known as Binance Lab. It's also backed by Coinbase Ventures and Ribbit Capitals. Inside OneKey app, OneKey Perps gives you wallet native access to hyper-liquid perpetual market, which allows you to trade directly through your own wallet while keeping control through your own wallet. It supports crypto perpetual market as well as the broader perpetual markets such as related to US stock, related to gold, oil, foreign exchange, and many other assets. So this is the OneKey application. You can see over here, if you come over in the perpetual section, you have multiple assets you can access through the multiple perps over here, be it crypto, be it stocks, be it metals, be it indices, be it commodities, etc., etc. You can choose between cross and isolated margin modes and also place market. or limit orders depending on your strategy. And they have multiple leverages which you can adjust accordingly, as well as they have features like take profit, stop loss, and BBO, auto BBO, etc. Another important advantage regarding OneKey Perps is that it does not require a mandatory KYC, while you continue to remain fully controlled over your own assets inside this OneKey wallet, taking hold of your assets and taking hold of your wallet. If you'd like to check it out, I've given you a dedicated referral link under my description. This link will give you additional 10% discount off the trading fees. And as always, let me just give you a disclaimer. I'm not your financial advisor. Make sure you consult your own financial advice and do your own research before investing in any cryptocurrency. So now coming back into crypto cards. So let me just reveal the entire table in front of you guys. So winner of today's crypto card is a KAST card. Obviously, I've given this rating as 9.5 out of 10. It was as per many features and many criteria, from fees to cashback to KYC to the build quality and design. Every single thing was considered, and I think it's fair to consider this as a winner. Personally, one thing I liked about this card is the reward system, which means every time you spend, you'll be getting a dedicated KAST points, which will eventually be converted into the real money, which they are saying, and we should not consider it will always happen. It's just a speculation, and if it happens, we can treat it as an airdrop. If not, then we can't do anything about it. That's a simple talk. But the interesting thing is there isn't really one perfect crypto card. Some have the problems regarding the KYC, some have the problem regarding the transaction fees, some have the major issues regarding the cashback. Every card has its own good features. Some are good for international banking, some are good for the reward system, some are good for the aesthetic purposes such as build quality. But everything was put in front of you in this video. Hopefully this comparison was fair enough. Let me know in the comment section which one do you think was an actual winner. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to leave a like on this video, and if possible, just tap on that subscribe button. It will help us grow more, and I think I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Goodbye.